Well, it finally happened. After all this time, Sam Bankman-Fried has finally been arrested. This is breaking news. It just happened, and it's about damn time. All right, let me take you to the official word here, and this is actually the statement from... Hold on, I'm going to change this up here a little bit. Okay, so here is the statement from the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Legal Affairs in the Bahamas here. So statement from the Attorney General of the Bahamas, Senator Ryan Pinder, on the arrest of Sam Bankman-Fried. On 12th of December 2022, the Office of the Attorney General of the Bahamas is announcing the arrest by the Royal Bahamas Police Force of Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, former CEO of FTX. SBF's arrest followed receipt of formal notification from the United States that it has filed criminal charges against SBF and is likely to request his extradition. As a result of the notification received and the material provided therewith, it was deemed appropriate for the Attorney General to seek SBF's arrest and hold him in custody pursuant to our nation's Extradition Act. At such time as a formal request for extradition is made, the Bahamas intends to process it promptly pursuant to Bahamian law and its treaty obligations with the United States. Responding to SBF's arrest, Prime Minister Davis stated, "The Bahamas and the United States have a shared interest in holding accountable all individuals associated with FTX who may have betrayed the public trust and broken the law. While the United States is pursuing criminal charges against SBF individually, the Bahamas will continue its own regulatory and criminal investigations into the collapse of FTX with the continued cooperation of its law enforcement and regulatory partners in the United States and elsewhere." This is a very, very big moment for the crypto world, okay? To continue to see Sam Bankman-Fried out and about. I mean, he was just on recently on a Twitter space, I believe, yesterday. And what was happening was he was giving these half-ass answers, and people were hearing a lot of clicking going on in the Twitter space. And someone just asked him, "Hey, are you playing video games?" And he's like, "Yeah, I am." This man was playing video games while in a Twitter space where people are asking him questions revolving around him just basically using $10 billion worth of customer funds and ruining people's lives. He was playing video games. He was supposed to testify as well in the United States, and he claimed he was overbooked. So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of just bold-faced arrogance, as if nothing could happen. And this is a beautiful thing to happen in this space, because the longer he was out and doing his thing, the worse it was getting for the crypto space, because this is a known scammer with the biggest scam in the history of crypto anyway, over the last 10 plus years, and walking around free. No issues, and just bull-faced lies across the board. So great moment to see this happen. And this article for CNBC just kind of further elaborates on what I just read to you. So you guys did see the fact that that he will be arrested or has been arrested. And look, I want this to be cleared as well. It's kind of interesting, right? Because he stepped down and a new CEO jumped in, which is very odd for a company that's going bankrupt and is a Ponzi scheme. So the same individual who oversaw Enron, which is one of the biggest scams in the stock market or U.S. corporate history, this same person, John J. Ray III, saw that bankruptcy. He was scheduled to testify before Congress this week, and what he said was that FTX went on a spending binge from late 2021 through 2022. He said approximately, check this out, approximately $5 billion was spent buying a myriad of businesses and investments, many of which may be worth only a fraction what was paid for them, and that the firm made more than $1 billion in loans and other payments to insiders. So they went from the end of 2021 through 2022, they spent $5 billion. $5 $5 billion, buying up a whole bunch of businesses and investments, as if they kind of knew the shoe was going to drop at some point in time as well. Or just sheer ignorance and arrogance. And they put $1 billion in loans, but they gave it amongst themselves to do what they wanted. And a lot of that was property bought in the Bahamas. So we'll see what happens there, what happens with those properties. But like I said, it's a great moment for the crypto community because we can put this to bed and just move on. So many good things are happening in this space, but everyone has been caught up with this scandal for obvious reasons, but also it's just kind of been dragging and weighing on those in the space who are building, because instead of talking about anything positive, this is what we're stuck with. So this is a beautiful thing. We need to round up the other horsemen involved in this, the whole ring, and just put this to bed, and let's move on and let's carry forward and make some quality projects and have an eye for the future, because the blockchain, crypto is a part of that. It's the incentive on the blockchain. This will be here for the future. It's not going anywhere. So the faster we can kind of put these guys away, the faster we can focus on what's important.